folks, welcome back to our virtual farm field trips Creatures of the Soil edition. I'm Emily and I'm here in the youth garden and under the beautiful plum tree, and I'm here with Chris building new worm bins, which has been really needed for about a year, so I'm super excited we're getting to this. And I'm going to come introduce our expert over here and we can talk to him about what we're doing. So, want to say hi?
Hi folks, I'm Chris, the facilities technician here at 21 Acres. And I'm building these beautiful worm bins for our little wormy friends, as they are, we consider, farmers as well, as they do a lot of the legwork of taking nutrients from the surface and bringing it up to 18 inches underground. They need a home to live in and propagate in, sheltered away from predators like early birds. And so we have them here safely shaded under the tree where we can keep better control of the temperature when it gets hotter later in the year. And we are using untreated plywood, half-inch thick plywood, to make these chests that we will fill up with their compost and other organic material.
A treasure chest, if you will.
A treasure chest, if you will. Full of treasure. Full of little wormy treasure.
Amazing. Yeah, so I guess you kind of explained everything. I was going to ask what a worm bin is, but you kind of already covered it. Thank you. And just to clarify, we will be putting worms back in here, and then they will, just as Chris said, propagate and make beautiful soil for us.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you. And thank you so much for your help today.
Of course.
Chris is an expert. I've been practicing my carpentry, but Chris does it a lot better and faster than I do. Cool. Well, I'm going to show the folks what we're doing over here. Put the camera up so you can see these two beds that Chris has already built. And one of them I started putting soil back in. So if you watched the time lapse, you saw me take all the soil out of the old worm bins, start to deconstruct them, put the soil and the worms and their little community safely under that tarp to keep them shady and moist, like Chris was talking about under our plum tree. And I started to put some of the material back into this worm bin. And I'm really excited because Chris made them really nice and deep, so we're gonna be able to make so much soil.
So many more worms.
Right, but you might be saying, like, I don't have a Chris at home, I don't have these tools at home, I don't have that nail gun at home. That's okay. There's so many easy, smaller ways to keep worms, to support worms at home. So you could use a bucket, you could use a Tupperware, like one of those big Rubbermaid, thank you, not a Tupperware. So you could put two inside of each other, the top one with holes in it. There's so many ways. Go Google it. You can do it at home. But the basic thing, once you've got your container and you've got some basic soil, you've got some worms in there, which you can collect from the garden. You can even order them online, but we've just been collecting ours from our garden. You want to feed your worms. And you want to feed them by putting in nitrogen and carbon. So carbon, sort of that dry material, I'm using newspaper. So I've shredded up a bunch of newspaper and I'm putting it on top here to give them a nice layer. And then alongside that, I put nitrogen, so you can use food scraps. And this is the big thing, you can compost at home. Those worms are gonna help you compost faster than if you just have like a tumbler composting facility in your backyard or in your apartment or wherever it may be. Some of us don't have room to have a composting facility. I live in an apartment. So in lieu of food scraps, since I haven't eaten lunch yet, I'm using some weeds that we just weeded from the garden. So you can feed them weeds, food scraps, along with your carbon, which Chris was reminding me you could also use wood chips or things like that if you haven't got newspaper, paper bags, etc. And I'll come in and feed them about every month, you know, come check on them weekly and make sure everyone's doing okay. I guess we should show folks some worms.
Yes.
Let's see if I can find a couple. I think they're a little traumatized from their big move today.
It's a little chilly today too. So.
It is a little chilly today. I'm in short sleeves because I've been moving soil all day.
Oh yeah.
Here's a couple little guys for you. So these are our friends. These are the farmers that Chris is supporting. So check out worms in your area. Thank you.